The administrative features on my phone help me with my personal organisation with features such as the calendar. So like, say for instance, like my paydays, I'd put that into my calendar, so every month I'd know when my payday is. And you can set reminders on the calendar. So if I had my driving test coming up, on the day of my driving test I'll get a reminder, so maybe an hour before. And the notepad of my phone helps me store information, so if I'm on the go and I don't actually have a physical notepad on me, then I can just type whatever into my phone and it will save it for me. I do prefer taking notes the old school way with pen and paper, but that's only because I can control completely what I'm writing, and with a keypad sometimes it's a bit longer than actually writing things out because you can press different buttons and you can accidentally close the program you're using, or you could your phone could run out of battery. My app marketplace is easy to navigate around, but there's so many different apps going around the marketplace that you don't really know what to download. There's categories which make it much easier, and there's like top 10 and genres, but there's just too much going on, I think, and I don't think that's because of the interface. I just think that's because of what's available and what's been made available. An app that's beneficial to me, that's a hard one, because I wouldn't say any of my apps are beneficial to me because they all distract me, but I guess I would say social networking apps because they entertain me whilst I'm on the go and allow me to communicate with people other than communicating with them through text messaging, which is a bit more personal. And if I have to inform people of something, then I could send out a message on Twitter, as to say for a party or event, and I needed to inform people on the go. I don't know if the mail app could be counted as an app, but the mail app's really useful for me because without having to use a computer, I can check my emails wherever I am, and that's quite important. How many languages are available on my phone? I'd need to check that. I don't actually know how to get to that, so straight away there's a problem. But I'm guessing that it's got pretty much every language available. If it doesn't, then I'm guessing there's some way of inputting the languages into the phone. I've seen a couple keypads, different keypads on my phone. You can get like smiley face keypads, and when you go to that option you can change it to different languages. But I don't know where that option is. It's something that I normally Google when I have to do it. How successful are the ergonomics of my keypad? At first, when I first got my phone, I used to type every single button at once, and I thought it was because I had fat fingers, but I realised you've just got to kind of get used to typing on a touchscreen phone. There was a setting on my phone, it was an autocorrect setting, and it used to change my words all the time. So if I wanted to write something like French and misspelled one word, it would change it to something like flash and make a sentence make absolutely no sense. So it was a big problem when talking to people because people didn't know what I was going on about because they used to change words on my phone all the time. How many menu layers do I have to navigate through to get to the function I wish to interact with? Well, with my phone you can put things into groups, so I've organised all of my apps and everything into different groups depending on what they do. If I didn't organise these things into groups, then there would just be pages long of apps and it would just be a bit of a mind scramble because I've tried that before and I need things to be in some sort of order, and if it's not alphabetical then in categories or genres or whatnot.